Hi everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new to my YouTube channel, I make videos about Canadian lifestyle and especially how international students live here, and I also make some videos about some Canadian tourist attractions. So if you are interested, please subscribe to my channel right now. So without any further ado, let's get into the video really quick. So, for a Canadian style resume, there are two things that you need to keep in mind. First is the format, and second is the way you write your resume. So, format is very important because in Canadian style, the format is very simple. You don't have to be very creative with the format, you don't have to add extra elements to the resume just to make it more appealing to the eyes. No, just keep it simple and just be as old fashioned as you can, because that's how Canadian style resumes are. They are just as old fashioned as they can, and they are just simple, and that's it. Now, the second thing is the way you write your resumes. So, writing a resume in a Canadian style is way more different than any other way, because in Canadian style, I have observed that even if you are writing a sentence, that sentence should detail everything out. I will give you so many examples further in the video, so stay tuned for that. But for now, I would just say that keep in mind these two things for any Canadian style resumes. That doesn't matter if it's a part-time or a full-time. These two things are most important for the Canadian style resumes. Now I will take you guys to my resume to tell you that what are the things that should be included in your resume. So let's go. Okay, so here's my resume, and you can see, as I have said earlier many times, that keep your resume as simple as you can. So here you can see that it is very simple and very informative, because there are very less blank space and more of a wordings. So let's see what we need to include in our resume. First, we need your name here, and then your contact details, which includes your phone number, your email address, your LinkedIn profile, and your address where you are living. For example, Toronto, Ontario, or London, Ontario, or whatsoever. Now, the second thing is the goal or an objective of your career. If you do not want to include your goal or objective, that is fine, because this particular section is not as mandatory as the other sections. You can totally skip it. The third section I have written down is my experience. So, for those of you who are new to this area and do not have any experience, then you can write down your education over here, and you can detail out what you have learned through it. But make sure that you link your education to your customer service job, so just that it makes sense in a way to the hiring manager or to the hiring person. Then I have the fourth part, which is the skills. Now, if you do not know that what are the skills required for a customer service job, some basic skills like active listening, ability to adapt, creativity, then effective communication. So if you think that you have any of the skills, then you can totally add it here in your resume, but make sure that you only add the skills that you have and do not just bluff about it. And the fifth thing you need to include is your education and certification. If you have already included your education over here instead of the experience, then what you can put up here is some of your voluntary work or your project work and some exciting things that you have done through your college or in your school, anything like that. So in total there are five parts. One is your title line, your heading like your name and your contact information. Then second is your objective or your goal. But as I said earlier, that you can totally skip this part, you do not have to have it. The third part is your experience or your education, whatever suits your profile. The fourth part is your skill level, that what kind of skills do you have? Are you a good communicator or not? Do you work best with teams or do you work best independently? Whatever skills and the soft skills you possess. And the last part is your education or certification, or you can also say your project work, your volunteering work, or any exciting things and activities that you have done throughout your college years. The only difficult thing about this resume is the way you write the resume, because that's what makes the Canadian resume different from any other. So I'm gonna read out few lines so that you understand what I'm trying to say. That's how you should be writing in your resume. That listen to customers' need and consider each situation before providing guidance and opinions on products and services that best fit their specific needs. Now, here you are saying so many things in just one sentence, that you listen to your customers' needs so that you are a good listener. You consider each situation before providing any guidance. So it also says that you are calm, you are steady with your work, you think twice before acting, and you are not very reactive, and you give opinions on products and services that best fit for their specific needs. So it shows that how capable you are to give some advice or give some opinions to the customer, and how polite and how gentle you are throughout your work. Another example: ensure a positive working environment through teamwork, proactive problem solving, and maintaining the cleanliness of the department. So you are saying that you are good at teamwork, you are proactive at problem solvings, and you also are very organized because you keep your department clean so that no one's getting in trouble. Another point, the last one, uses point of sale system cash register to record the order and compute the amount of the bill, collects payment from guests, and make changes. So here you are saying that you are good with the cash register, you are good with handling cash, you know the basic mathematics. So I'm gonna leave this document in a description so you can check that out. I'm gonna leave a draft for you so you can make your own resume, and make sure that you read all these sentences that I have written over here so that it will help you in building your own sentences. So yeah, it's as simple as it looks. So that's it for my today's video, guys. As mentioned earlier, I'm gonna leave the draft in the description below, and you can just download the draft for free. It's no cost for that. So you can download your draft, you can build up your own resume. Make sure that you do not copy paste all the details that I have written down, because that's plagiarism. Now that's another Canadian thing that you should know. So that's it for my today's video, everyone. If you liked it, please like, comment, share it to your friends, whoever is coming to Canada, or you think that it might be helpful for them, then please do share it to them, and I'll see you next week. Bye.